This will be the opposite of what happened last game, at least for me.
Well, I'll be mulliganing down. First two hands not good.
This hand is something. I might keep it just based on 2 cards. Yeah, I am not playing red either. Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep it. One land, no soul. One land.
Ooh, one land in this hand. I got a mulligan.
The only non-red player.
Yeah, I got a mulligan this. Then we went up to 5.
That would have been a double mull. I know. I'm sorry. I mulled the first hand away. I didn't want to go to 6. I gotta redraw. It's better than.
I guess I go down to 4.
Yeah.
All right, 4 lands.
That's okay. As long as you can cast your commander.
See, I could be in Matt's position. I could be in a bad place with 4 cards in hand.
Yep.
You can draw.
Yeah, if you can cast your commander, you should be able to get out of it a little bit.
Well, since I'm recording this game and I don't have the recording for last game, for all of you guys that are watching the recording, go to either Eli's channel, which is Nexus 6 here, or Austin's channel, which is Nitsua Commander 99. I'll have the links in the description down below to the videos. You can watch the first video because I forgot to record it, like the rookie that I am. But at least I'll be here to record the land, the hand that I have 4 lands. And we're gonna play one of the lands and go ahead and sacrifice it and pass the turn.
Oops.
4 is not terrible.
Yeah, it's doable.
It's not great.
Doable.
Your commander does have draw in it, so you can kind of like if my deck mulls to 4, I'm just out of it.
That is true. You're just putting counters on Ashling.
Now, we did talk about Mina and Den, and we talked about Estrid. Do you want us to talk about Ashling and Xira Arien here?
What?
Sure,
go right ahead, yeah.
All right. I'm playing Xira Arien. I wanted to play a Jund Reanimator deck, but Lord Windgrace is kind of a big target, and also he's, 5-6 mana or something, and I don't really have a lot of ways to protect Planeswalkers in this. And it's kind of tight already for card slots, so I just went with Xira Arien. She can draw cards, and if I've got 7 cards and I draw a card, I can discard a card to maximum hand size. I mean, that's kind of good, So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing Jund Reanimator, putting stuff in the grave, and then getting creatures out.
Sweet.
What's Ashling about, though?
So Ashling, I think, is like the third commander deck I ever built. And, I don't know, going back to like 2012 or something like that. I don't keep it up to date, and I had a scramble last minute just to kind of put this together the way it is right now, because like I said, I haven't updated it in forever. But it's a deck that I really enjoy playing. Like, I don't play a lot of Dirtle decks. This is my Dirtle deck, and yeah, every once in a while it's able to sneak out a win, and it's just like it just makes my day when that happens because it doesn't get to win often.
Can we just take a second and admire the fact that when you want to build a Dirtle deck, you build mono red? Only you would do something like that.
Yeah, I mean, and back then I was actually still like more of a mono black player. Shield Red was my first deck, and I'm just like, because I played Standard when Ashling the Pilgrim was around. I'm like, what do you do with that card? And then Commander like came onto my radar. I'm like, that's what you do with that card. You play Commander with it. And
cool.
I just kind of fell in love with it. And it's weird because like people have trouble playing around it sometimes, and like because it's not a thing that they run into ever, if often, if ever.
Yeah,
Like they just don't know what to do when Ashling's on the board.
I can imagine. It's like, now what?
Yeah, exactly. So it just makes me so.
Don't play things. That's what you do when Ashling's on the board.
I was playing a 1v1, and I once took down the Zergo, the Mardu one, and like it just felt so good because that's like obviously such a good deck.
Yeah, especially in 1v1.
Yeah. Eli can have one.
Yeah, if you noticed, I kept a risky hand, and I am now missing land draw. So
Oh, yep.
I need
Yeah,
to draw lands as well.
Don't miss land drops.
Good luck, Austin.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
doing okay. I put a Utopia Sprawl on top. If I get strip mined, I'm out.
Well, I don't have strip mine in the hand, so.
Thank goodness.
Oh, man. It's 40 land. Come on.
I
Really,
had such
40
bad
land.
luck with that card.
You've had good luck or bad luck?
Bad luck. Dragon Master Outcast.
Yeah.
Either I play it in early game and it gets board wiped, or I play it late game when I have enough land and I either get killed or it gets killed.
Yeah.
Still sweet.
Eli,
though.
has it worked out for you better? Getting
What's
it
that?
down? I was going to ask
It's-
Eli if it's worked better for him.
It's still sweet enough that I keep playing it. I like it.
It kind of sounds like you like it so much in theory that it doesn't matter how it plays in practice. That's what it sounds like your answer was there.
I have cards like that.
Yeah. I mean, this is a landfall deck, so it goes really well in here.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
makes
yeah.
sense.
At least I can
Uh,
ramp fast.
Choice between playing an
Whoa.
additional mana or going on the redraw. And the redraw didn't work. And I have to discard.
Voltron.
Ouch.
Voltron lands.
I don't think Mirari's Wake is going to be doing it for me. You kind of need more lands to actually have that be useful.
Mhm. Let's start off with. Well, actually, I kind of want to wait to do that.
I
Let's
don't know.
see. Yeah, let's just play a mountain, and then we'll pass the turn.
Good old shuffler land clumping. All land or no land?
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Play. Oh, man.
99 mountains and an Ashling?
You know, everyone's always talked about that deck, but I think the days of that deck have passed because Commander's gotten so much faster.
Yeah.
When that was the thing.
Seems pretty silly.
It also feels like it just gets like shut off by like things accidentally
Oh, yeah.
more often nowadays.
Oh, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna block it. You can pump it up if you want to, but
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
no, you
block it.
You totally shouldn't.
No.
So the way this deck plays is that I get to do this for about a turn or two, and then you guys start playing stuff, and then I stop.
I'm not playing anything.
There's just, I don't know, there's something that really bugs me when you get to like turn 7 and everyone's still at 40.
Yeah,
Okay, no-
definitely.
Okay, so I drew a land, but don't freak out, Austin, okay?
It's a strip mine.
Get him! Get him!
No,
Oh,
no,
goodness.
no.
Oh, goodness.
I only target like utility lands or lands that produce great big gobs of mana.
Like that one produces 2.
A
Right,
whole
or no,
2
just
mana.
Technically, but I mean, come on. I'm not going to do that to him.
No, I wouldn't blow it up either. I think Austin here is an asset.
I think as the game progresses, it's definitely going to be a target going forward. So
That's
something I got to worry about.
That's many turns from now. I'm just happy I drew a land. I didn't want the
Man.
40 land landfall deck to get stuck on land.
Yeah.
All right, here it is. What I should have played last turn.
All in.
It's all I got.
It's very enchanted.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I had a flicker wisp, I might target your land.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so brutal.
Because that would just be kind of funny. I still wouldn't.
Okay.
Oh, he gets to draw cards. I want to draw.
Yeah, I could use some cards.
The wrong colors for that.
This is the red player.
I noticed that I was missing all the red wheels too. I added those at some point that did not make it into this version of the deck.
I still wish they had made the new Aurelia. Whenever a creature with a +1/+1 on counter it deals combat damage to a player or attacks, you just draw a card.
That'd be sweet. They wouldn't give us anything that cool.
Gives red some card draw, and it like totally fits how red would do it.
Oh yeah. You ever resolve a Nullspine Dragon?
Yes.
That thing is sweet when you can get it going. It's a little pricey at 7, but
Yeah.
It's really good if you have the Dalkin Orrery down and you can play it with flash, because then you can just let someone else attack someone and then draw all the cards.
Yes. Yes. It's pretty good.
Sneak
So
attack. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
Man,
mana.
what turn are we on? What is going on?
I know the red deck is ramping it like a.
I'm still on turn 1.
This deck has one job to do, which is play lands.
I love Hedron Archive.
You have one land. I played a game of Pre-Modern a couple weeks ago, that I recorded, and I did not play my first land until turn 12, and I won that game.
Did you win?
What?
Yep.
Was it Reanimator deck?
And after I played my first land, I hit a flood, and I was like mana flooded. I was laughing. I went from like heinous mana screw to mana flood. Yeah, turn 12.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Best card in Commander.
Cultivate. Yep. Oh, wish I was running Dual-Caster Mage.
Yes.
Dual-Caster Mage that.
So I'm running 36 lands in this deck, and plenty of like outside of like land ramp. Like I've got, because Estrid works so well with all the, you know, enchant target
Auras.
land. You can untap your mana. You know, just not seeing it.
It'll come.
Yeah. What do I got? I have 40 lands in this deck, and it should probably be about 42.
Yeah. So what is it? I always see what's his name? The new guy, the Catland deck. I'm blanking on the commander.
You talking about Lord Windgrace?
Lord Windgrace. That's right.
Lord Windgrace.
So Lord Windgrace, he there's a land. Lord Windgrace is interesting because it doesn't quite like play as many lands as it should a lot of the times. Like I think the precon had like 43. I think 43 is reasonable.
Okay.
Like it needs, because you want that engine to discard and draw too.
Every single turn, if not 2.
For sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Command Tower. Oh, Strip Mine just found a buddy.
that adds 3, which is nice.
You get a 1-drop enchantment.
I happen
Hopefully.
to have a 1-drop enchantment.
Another aura that enchants for. Oh, okay.
No, this is a authority icon.
Light
So-
Gain.
Oh, I should have been like a burgeoning for like the full troll by the shuffler.
Yeah, burgeoning would have been. Oh man,
Enjoy.
Yep.
Thanks, shuffler.
it's the life gain is it's incidental. I'm going for the opponent's creatures come into play tapped. That's
That's a
the
really good ability. You want
that's the ability I want.
You want to
Is
who's
that
terrible with that
because of
card
what I
out?
am too?
Aurelia.
Yeah. slows aggro down real quick.
Yeah, when you take haste off of a haste creature, it becomes so much worse.
Yeah.
Is that because of what I put in my graveyard with Entomb? Be honest, Austin. Come on, be honest.
Yeah, anger.
So angry.
Alright. Okay.
It begins.
Putting some counters on Ashling.
Don't mind me.
It's the 3 in a single turn that you got to worry about.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Okay, so why do you do this to me, Austin?
Do
what?
anything.
The 1-mana enchantment. Now I can't do hasty stuff.
That's a fine play.
You angry?
I guess it doesn't hurt me too bad.
Yes.
What
you doing over there?
Let's just go ahead and get down this Guy Reach Sanitarium, and then we can play Sylvan Library, and I guess that's fine for me.
And an abundance.
Oh, I don't have abundance in this deck.
Such an amazing combo.
It is such an. It's kind of like a land tax and scroll rack, and they're not bad on their own. I just feel like oftentimes I'm cutting cards like those for theme, and it's like, man, I want to play like a red-green Enchantress build to be able to play both of them, because that I feel like it would really fit well in there. Have like all the red like Blood Moon effects and like Titania Song and Abundance, and I mean that just feels like it'll be a lot of fun for me.
For you.
Yeah, not for everybody else, I feel like.
But yeah, green Ancestral Recall every turn and getting to choose whether you want to draw spells or land. Oh, so good.
Sylvan Library real good.
It's pretty good. I may run it in this deck, you know. Okay. Ashling swinging.
Ashling beats.
Yeah, at this point, I am going to block, though.
Ooh.
Let's go for the block.
Block, then tap.
Yeah.
For the real value.
Got him.
Yeah.
John, draw him out.
I'm sure Xira Arien will be back. She's got to have a new costume the next hour she comes in to play. All right, so let's just draw one final card.
The costume is so sweet.
This is one of the few decks I play, by the way, where like my commander is less than 4.
Yeah.
Like, I tend to just like commanders that are expensive and hit hard, and this is one of the ones that like doesn't fit that mold.
It does hit hard though.
It does. It can.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I used to actually, and it's going to be kind of embarrassing. I used to believe that any commander that cost 6 or more was like unplayable in my mind, because I was like, I used to think that like if it gets blown up once, then you're not going to really have a way to play it out again. But then what happened was I ended up changing all my ramp in my decks to only ramp that can produce like 2 or more. Yep. So I used to play like signets and stuff. And so I took all the signets out and I played in a bunch of like, even stuff like Urgolem's Eye and Sisay's Ring. And at that point, like I even got to be playing like 7 and 8 drop commanders, no problem. Even like the third time it got blown up. And I was like, dude, why didn't I do this earlier?
Yeah. I started playing more ramp this year too. And like not playing enough ramp can make a lot of cards look bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wasn't that something you mentioned before? Like you were playing like less than 30 or 34 lands in your decks normally?
Me?
Yeah. And I thought I remember
that low. I've gotten down to like 36.
Okay.
36 is like the low end for me, but once I started going like 37, 38, I really noticed that land drops are much smoother as you get into like your 5th and 6th land drop.
There was someone I was talking to or watching in particular that was something that happened. There was just, you know, playing less lands than normal, and then it's like, why am I not drawing my lands? Well, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, people like white decks will try to crutch on land tax. You don't have land tax every game.
No.
What about people who drop 1 land for a land tax? I mean, because if it were a land in that spot, you know.
Situations like that are fine. I think things like that, as well as like any of the moxes or any of the, you know, rocks that are free, essentially, they can take place of a land too. No problem. Yeah.
Because that's what I've been doing. I've been doing like 37, like quote unquote lands, but then I'll include like Soul Ring in that since it's 1 mana. Carpet of Flowers, Curse of Opulence if it's a deck that can attack pretty easily. What else? I mean, even then, like Curse of Opulence is good if other opponents can attack for you. You know, because they want to get the gold token and they give you 1 too for free. What else did I put?
Like, you know, Commander is typically, most of the Commander that's played, or at least a lot of it, is typically about going big. So if you want to go big, the way you do that is mana and ramp. So I mean, when when it's all said and done, I mean, you're probably looking at almost half your deck being mana and ramp.
Mm-hmm.
And people try to cheat on that for various reasons, and
yeah,
you know, that just if you start missing like your 4th land drop, your 5th land drop, your 6th land drop, you're not going to be able to go big. and
Yeah.
someone's gonna go way over the top of you.
Absolutely.
I don't know what that's like.
Well, you've got all the ramp here. This is now a land that produces 2 mana.
Yeah, command tower. I put it on the command tower so I had a second play this turn. Otherwise, I would have just, let it.
One of those untapped land cards. That thing's gonna be pretty serious.
Yep.
I got the 1.
Well, there's a dragon on the board now.
I can see that dragon.
Oh yeah, I missed it. Came into play tapped.
There's also an Ashling. Yeah, I don't even think I have any decks anymore that play less than 38 land.
Yeah.
My average is 36.
Ooh, that's.
Yeah, I find that too low most of the time.
If you're playing blue, there are some exceptions to that. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and if you have the ability to manipulate the top of your library easily, then you can get away with a little bit less.
I think anytime I'm not playing green, I'll make it 37. But if I'm playing green, I have access to a lot of ramp, and so if I'm missing land drops, the cards that I draw will help me. And then I've got, like I said, at least I usually do more than 10 mana rocks.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how everybody builds a different way, because it does kind of contribute to the unique aspect. It is very much like a representation of who you are, depending on what lands you have out and how many lands you play.
Yeah. One of the things I bring up when we're producing content is I'm like, this is our particular view on how we build decks, and what I do isn't necessarily what you're going to do, but I'm recommending that you play like this, and recommending certain cards to you to at least get the general idea of the deck. Mm-hmm. And from there, it's people will recommend cards to me, but they'll be very adamant as to why you should run this card or that card. I'm
right.
I'm respectful of your decision, and that's your choice. But I mention pretty early on in the videos, I'm like, these are I think I put it in every description, and anytime we do a deck, I'm like, this is our card choice as opposed to other players, because everyone has a particular play group as well. So it's your personal meta is going to be different than anyone else's meta.
Right, and it matters so much. So when I was testing the Ur Dragon a while back, I can't get on the same page with the Ur Dragon. I struggle with that deck, so I was trying out a bunch of different stuff. And someone suggested, what's the one? Uncage the Menagerie, I think it is.
What's that?
For a bunch of dragons, and
it's a 6 mana spell.
Yeah, and they were saying using it for their 6-drop dragon, which you're paying 8 mana for that thing, and they're like, it's amazing. I tried it out, and I'm like, nope, it's exactly how I thought it would go, which is not good because 8 mana for no board impact. And as I started thinking about it more, I'm like, well, they must just play in a slower meta than I do. If they're playing a 12-turn game, that card is probably awesome. That card is probably find every dragon in your deck and put them in your hand. But if you're playing 8-9 turns, kind of a still normal but slightly faster game of Commander, then it's just you won't ever have time to use that.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you guys what you guys felt the games would end up go to, because I have a totally different average last turn. Because as you do the streaming, you can go back and look what turn is average for a game to end. And the last time I checked, it was turn 13, which I thought was crazy. I thought that would be a long game, but for me, playing online, it was that was pretty average. And that was kind of including one of my decks that was trying to win on turn 6, and it did that once. One time it got killed before that, so it was really interesting to see how my own view of when the game was ending was totally different than when I started to do the math and look at it. What do you guys? So you said, PJ, it's around 9 or 10 is where it usually ends for you.
It depends. Yeah, it depends on the meta. So I play mostly on Magic Online. Tends to be a little bit less removal. So people tend to go more all in on stuff. So
yeah,
if it's a low removal game, turn 6, turn 7, turn 8 isn't out of the question.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe turn 9. if board wipes start flying, then you're probably looking at like turns 10 through 12. If, if a lot of removal and a lot of stuff happens, then 10, 12, 13 or more. But
anytime a board wipe hits the board, is cast, that adds an extra turn at least. 2 potentially.
Oh, it makes me sad. Giving up on the ramp right here.
10-10.
It is. It's a 10-10 Ashling.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't 100% sure of whether I didn't think 3 activations happened from Ashling during last turn, but
no, you'd know it if it did.
Yeah. Oh, it says it
out across your turns. Like you have to.
Gotcha. I saw it was during my turn. You did 2, and then I was like, okay, wait.
Yep.
Is there one more? So I sacked my Tri-Builder now. So, I motoed it. So I'm saying don't attack me.
I feel like I should attack someone.
I mean, I'm at a low life total. I haven't used the Sylvan Library to put cards in my hand yet, but there's somebody at 46.
Maybe I don't want you using that Sylvan Library.
That's a good way to react to Sylvan Library.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
2 points.
I mean, I'd be okay with somebody blowing up all enchantments. I'm cool with that.
I mean, why?
I can blow up 4 of them.
Yeah, I know you can.
I'm not saying how, but I could.
Yeah.
Nah.
I gotta wait for you to be tapped out and then draw my own strip mine to strip mine before, before I lose all of my mana.
No, I'm not gonna touch it.
I do appreciate it. I like what was it? During the lounge, I was like dead to infect on board, and I'm like, Eli, you can kill me.
Yeah, that was probably a mistake. I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain I could have taken everyone out that one. I'm like, yeah, I should do that because killing a table with infect is actually way harder than normal damage.
Yeah, Bane of Progress would hurt Strike Land. That would.
I feel like infect's one of those things that it makes people lose very quickly. It doesn't necessarily make them win very quickly.
Well, the thing with infect is, unless somebody else is on infect, you don't have anyone helping you. Like, different access, right? So when people are beating each other, they're helping everyone else that's doing damage.
So, like, let's just say that 3 of us were playing infect decks. You would just go to town with that Sylvan Library, just like, oh yeah, bring on that 8 damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Life is nothing.
Tap Ancient Tomb every turn for like 10 straight turns.
I'll get rid of all my wizard hats. I don't need a I only just need 1.
Now what do I do here?
Yeah. Like, I should start planning out my next turn.
I could play this card, but do I want to kill
Is it a creature?
Yeah, it's a creature.
Yeah, I don't want to play any creatures right now.
I'll play this.
I mean, you gotta have blockers, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. More lands.
Okay. I could use some lands.
4, 5, 6,
This
7,
is like
8.
the most mana-hungry deck imaginable.
I'm not running Sun Titan in this build. Strike land.
What?
Yeah. There's a particular reason. Oh, it's because I'm running like a ton of graveyard hate in this deck.
Oh yeah, well that'll do it.
Yeah.
So I picked the wrong deck then. I'm playing the graveyard deck.
I mean, games where I go like Sun Titan land, attack with Sun Titan, get a land, are significantly better than games where that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Actually, do I have a deck that has Sun Titan in it? I don't think I do either. I might have it. That might be the only one though.
I'm actually going to not attack here.
It's a good choice. Good choice.
I'm scared of that Piper.
This one? That could put something into play tapped?
Still.
Wait, you're not scared of my Satyr Enchanter?
Whoa, I didn't even notice it till I pointed it out.
Not at the moment, but I mean, once you get a couple of those draw enchantment cards out, like you play a card and draw 4 cards. Like what? Can't keep up with that.
You playing a Fermeth Enchantress?
Which one?
Femref?
Femref?
Yeah, which one's that one?
It's a
Is that the one that
Mirage. or visions. It's green and white for a 1/2, and whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard, draw a card.
Seems pretty good.
No.
It's really good whenever you like seal something, right? You just draw 2 cards. Then you can like bring it back with Sun Titan and yep, fancy.
Another Sylvan
You
library.
got your own Sylvan library.
It's just a play one, draw one. That's what it is for me. I mentioned how I'm not playing Sun Titan and I actually draw the graveyard recursion cards. There are a couple in here because they're more mass than single target.
Open the vault, replenish.
Possible. Could be either one of those. I don't.
There's also some other good ones like Creeping Renaissance. I quite like that one.
Yeah, Creeping Renaissance fits in that deck too.
Is that the choose a permanent type one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flashback.
Yeah. And it's got flashback. Yeah. It's so sweet when the mill player makes you mill it, and you're like, "Ooh, now I get all the things."
Yep.
Why? Thank you.
I would like to draw 18 cards.
Try to get Misspell Planes active so I can just keep putting 1 card back if I need to. The emergency fund.
That's pretty good too. Oh yeah.
It's not terribly effective, but it's come up once or twice.
It's something, yeah. I got, I think, 1 card in here that's like protection that gives me if I self-mill too much. I don't have any self-mill right now other than this Gaia Reach Sanitarium, but I don't know if I want to make everybody draw and discard.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it. You could have done it during my turn. I wouldn't have minded it.
I mean, it's right now or never, you know? I guess let's do it. Actually, do you want me to help you out, PJ? I mean, if you don't attack me with that Ashling,
help him
if
out.
not, then...
yeah, I don't
Are you
have
attacking me
anything.
next turn?
I don't think PJ makes political, interactions. That's one thing I
Ashling
learned.
can go other places.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you're telling me that she will if I activate the Gaia Reach Sanitarium?
Sure. I can give you a pass for a turn or 2.
All right. Thanks. A turn is enough. We'll talk about later stuff.
You don't negotiate with terrorists.
I mean, they do like negotiating, to be honest. If you want to get some good practice, Or does that count as political? I don't know if that counts as political.
Man, I don't know what I want to discard here.
Replenish.
Probably a land.
Probably replenish.
A land is a good choice. But there's other things. This is tough. Why is it so difficult? I'm gonna go with open the vaults. That's what I'm discarding. Of all things.
I was joking when I said replenish.
Yeah.
All right, so let me turn my strip mine into a creature and then write a replication it with kicker, and then I'll take care of all of Austin's lands.
Yeah. The stream chat is only showing up on my screen too, so Matt is recording this game, but not seeing the chat. It's a little one-sided in conversation right now.
No, it's all good. If anything, this game can be like an advertisement for going to see Mitsuo Commander 99 on Twitch. Yeah, go check him out. He does this every...
Yeah, weekly streams. We're trying to stream it and then post it. That's the plan. It started right after I went to GP Atlanta. That was a motivator for me to start producing a lot more content. So
a moto motivator.
The GP was great. Particularly, we got to film at the location on Saturday. So like Channel Fireball, after talking to people that were moderating it, it was like they got us a table, they got us, the proper cords, and then we just, set up our equipment that I brought with me because I planned on filming at the Airbnb that we were at, but they let us film on location. So I've got a couple games I'm trying to release soon. It's like paper games are a lot more difficult than Magic Online. Magic Online editing wise is so easy to edit because all the life totals change automatically. All the cards automatically do what they say they do. You don't have to
whoa.
tell players.
Oath of Druids.
Yeah.
It gives me creatures, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The only one that won't be getting creatures here is Eli. But does he really need creatures? I mean, let's be honest.
You got a bunch of dragons.
Do you really need to know what the druids? Let's be honest. Whoa. Okay.
It's a tapped demon. It's not doing it. It's entering the battlefield tapped.
Yes, I feel safer that it's tapped.
No haste.
Yeah. No haste here, so I can't do anything.
What is going on?
I got a Razaketh deck I want to build. I just haven't had time.
I built it.
Super sweet.
It's for me, Razaketh, the Razaketh deck I have ends up turning into like a Exsanguinate, Torment of Hellfire, or Gary deck. You know, it's like I just drain all my opponents and, you know, go heavy in the mana. Like that's usually what ends up happening.
The reason I haven't played it is because I've been looking for a combo janky enough to play when you have a tutor on your commander.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the demon, what is it, the contract that you've played that before, right? If I remember. Yeah, that's the best way to build it. It's a demon in the command zone that tutors up your combo piece.
So, you know, my opinion, when you have a tutor on your commander, you shouldn't be looking for the best way to build it. You should be looking for like the worst way to build it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tutors, in my opinion, are kind of like way what's the word? Like they're out of the balance zone. They were balanced for a certain type of format. In Commander, they're like way outside that buffer zone of what they were supposed to be balanced for.
Were they balanced?
So okay, so a tutor that costs 1 mana, it's supposed to search a 60-card deck for something that you're likely going to have a lot of 4-ofs, right? Because if you want a tutor for it, it's likely you're wanting to draw it a lot of times anyways. So that's like 1/15 of the deck, whereas in Commander, you're tutoring for something that's 1/100th of the deck. So that power scales up like 7 times. So in that, just like from a mathematical point of view, I feel like tutors, they got like the biggest jump in power level compared to all the other card types or card mechanics. So whenever I see a tutor in a command zone, I'm like, this deck's gonna play out the same way. It's trying to play out the same way every game. So it's like
exactly. There's I've seen there's like a mono black like fairly competitive deck. I think it's Sidisty is the commander, and it does like some ad nauseum stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I've seen it.
Run into a couple times over the years.
I also built a Maelstrom Wanderer deck that I quickly took apart in paper. The idea behind it was to have the only like things I could cascade into be like cards that could destroy all lands and all creatures. So it was all like either morph creatures that had too high of a CMC to cascade into, or like storage lands, trying to get Maelstrom Wanderer out like on turn 5 or so, and like not really doing too much to impact the game, and then bam, cascade, get 2 ways to destroy like lands and creatures. So then Maelstrom Wanderer comes down, he's like a 3-turn clock on any player. So yeah, I took that apart quickly because it was like every game it did the same thing, and I was like, why did I build this deck?
Yeah.
I did. That's not why I enjoy commanders, to do the same thing. I enjoy doing different things.
Yeah, the variance is important. Like Yisan is another deck that has like 0 variance.
Yeah.
Oh man.
My buddy's got Momir Vig. Same idea.
What are you planning to do with that Razaketh?
I'm not attacking you next turn.
What are you tutoring for is more my question.
I'm not tutoring yet. I mean if my Elvish Piper has to die, then I'll sacrifice it. But as long as it gets to stick around, I'm keeping it around.
All right. Man, I don't like.
How'd you get so many cards in your graveyard, dude?
Oath of Druids. There's not a lot of creatures in this deck.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Mills.
Yeah, and Scrap Mastery's gone, so that's kind of a sad face.
Oh yeah, I don't have any creatures in here either.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Any?
Many.
Oh, many. Okay,
I've got like 12.
Oh, this will be interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we're just going for this.
Where's your Bitter Blossom, Matt? That's what you need right now.
I don't have Bitter Blossom.
Ophiomancer, that'd be another big one.
Ooh, I don't think I have Ophiomancer, but I'd have to double check.
Those are 2 cards that are in my Razaketh build. But...
Ooh, Planar Bridge.
Yeah, it's less good with Ugin in the graveyard, so.
Ugin.
Anyone else seeing the Planar Bridges frame that's like supposed to be?
Yeah, it's off at the top.
It's
my
off.
card frames are all messed up. I don't know why that is.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think it's supposed to be the one frame, the new frames, because it's legendary.
For legendary.
Yeah, but I believe it's not.
Yeah, that's been going on for a little while now. I'm not really sure what's up with that.
They must have accidentally deleted the file for legendary artifact crown, because I noticed that that's the only time it's missing is when it's a legendary or a legendary artifact creature or something.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I haven't seen Eldrazi yet to know if it's missing on them too, since they're colorless as well, but I don't know if it's the same color.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
Tune in next week.
More
What are my targets?
Not my land.
What, your land?
No.
I mean, I'm not doing anything this game thanks to the authority of the consoles. So,
do you have Broodmother in there, Matt?
No, Hydra Broodmother or the
Dragon Broodmother.
No, I don't have either one of them.
Yeah, Strike Lion's just in here giving a bunch of ideas on what you could have to be token generators. Ooh, that's a Terastodon.
Yeah.
Nasty Terasti.
You're gonna give me a token?
Yes.
I'm gonna see who gets tokens.
Knew the Planar Bridge was coming.
Yeah, Planar Bridge was.
That had to go.
Let's see what else. Cabal Coffers.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because is Urborg out? Yeah, Urborg Cabal Coffers. Okay. And then yeah, I didn't even get to use the old what is it? The Oath of the Druids. I was banking on it.
Sorry, man. I wanted you to do it.
One, two. Right.
Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't use the Oath of Druids, quite honestly. Milled like half my deck.
Well, I wouldn't have mind milling half my deck if I still had the Open the Vaults.
Yeah, I wish you kept that.
Yeah.
Do a lot for me.
Exactly. That's why I discarded it. I was like, I think it's gonna help other players as much as it's gonna help me. So.
You got an Eternal Witness?
No. Because I'm pretty sure I'm playing Rest in Peace. I'm playing definitely what's the other one? Ground Seal, I think is one of them.
Oh, yep.
I'm playing there's another one that affects my opponents more than that affects me. I'm always for the hurting, like preventing my opponents from gaining value when I play like a hate deck.
Yeah.
Where's this creature going?
I got to be better about playing more denial against my opponents.
It's only two. I just wanted the trigger.
Yeah, you want to deny them and not deny. That's the sweet spot. It's
just
like
out of curiosity, do any of you have experience with Containment Priest?
Not really.
So I built God of Teague last week, and then I was building. What else was I building? Fairly recently. Oh, I'm trying to build the new Lin Civi. I think that's the name of it. I'm terrible.
Lavinia, the blue-white one.
Lavinia, that's correct. I was attempting to build that, and I cut Containment Priest from both builds back to back. I was like, it's a 2/2 otherwise, you know.
Yeah, it's really tough to find a spot for it because like I'll try to find spots for stuff like Aven Mind Sensor because I know how powerful tutors can be, but getting stuff in for free, it is nice, but it's not every game that you'll see it. I mean, you'll see it pretty often, but I feel like tutors you'll just see like you're guaranteed to see like Misty Rainforest. It's on the stack right now. You'll always see a tutor.
Aven Mind Sensor.
Yeah, I just Sylvan Library 2 things away. You know.
Yep.
Felt pretty good to have that. Shuffle.
Yeah, Mind Sensor is one that I've been looking at a lot too. I've been trying to narrow down to what the best ones are.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of the difference between
Alms Collector. That's another good one.
It's weird though. Like there's so many things that it doesn't hit, which makes it frustrating. Like my buddy plays a Niv Mizzet deck, and it doesn't stop the Niv Mizzet combo, which is like super frustrating.
No, because it's only one card.
But he does run a ton of wheel effects, so like it'll stop those. But and he's very much like an empty his hand, play a wheel kind of thing. Like refill the hand
and keep going.
You need.
What else? I'm gonna immediately regret playing this, but I'm gonna play it anyway.
Pre-regret.
We just saw a Terastodon, so it's like I'm feeling safe. Let's untap. Come on. There we go.
Ooh.
Boo.
I know. We saw it last game. Let's see the Chaos Warp.
Well, Seer of Safety is definitely a good card.
It's pretty good.
Would you run it in a deck that's not enchantment based?
No.
You can run it in a Pillow Fort deck.
I usually run that over any other Pillow Fort. Like, I don't run Ghostly Prison and Propaganda as much as I probably should in a Pillow Fort deck. I find myself running a lot more removal in a Pillow Fort deck, which just ends up being control.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I've had a weird relationship with Ghostly Prison the past like year and a half. Like, if there's a bunch of blue decks at the table, it's way less good.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, so time to untap those lands.
Yeah, I'm untapping lands.
Make like 15 mana turn now.
No, it's not that much. It's just 5, and I'm gonna use it. Actually, I'm not gonna use it. I mean, I am gonna use it, but I'm not gonna use as much as I thought I was. I forgot. I forgot I can play an extra land this turn thanks to this Rites of Fetching. Okay, you can now strip mine me.
You have my permission.
Yeah, you do. You have my permission to strip mine me now.
Okay, well, now that we're at the end step, I don't like these elephants too much, so let's get rid of one.
Yep.
You don't like your own elephants. Gotcha.
No.
Yeah, there was that.
I heard that's pretty good with the Elvish Piper. You know, search for a creature, then put it into play.
Mm-hmm. And I like the Terrasty Nasties, so we're gonna go with another Terrasty Nasty of our own.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let's get rid of, well, definitely the Authority of the Consuls. And
what do you mean?
That's I have anger in my graveyard. Okay, I need to get that out of the battlefield. That means that this Hammer of Peripherals can't stick around either. And I guess
only one person can have haste.
I guess Sphere of Safety.
No, don't worry about the Sphere of Safety.
At least not. You don't have. You're gonna get 2 elephants, and they're not gonna be tacked. You know.
Yeah. So.
So you got 2 blockers. That makes up for the lack of the pillows, right?
No. What is wrong with people like hating on the Sphere of Safety? It hits the board and that goes away.
It's not so safe in there.
Yeah.
Because
do I want everybody to draw a card?
Like, if you plan to attack, it's like I can't win. It's like 8 to attack with a single creature.
I know. That's the point. That's my plan. Don't.
It's one of those cards that's like so good that it just ends up having to eat removal because people are just like, yeah, well, I can't win if that thing sticks around.
Wait,
I guess let's all draw and discard.
I don't want to.
Well, you can just discard what you draw.
Yeah, but I wanted what I drew.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, those are choices.
I mean, now that you guys can attack me, maybe you should?
We don't know how long we'll have the opportunity.
5
Well,
cards.
no, I just want Academy Rector to hit the bin. For no particular reason.
You don't say, huh? Are you playing blue?
Oh, this is painful.
What'd you get rid of?
Boots.
Whoever thought drawing a single card and discarding a single card would be so difficult?
Yeah.
This is why people don't play, or why people play Reliquary.
Yeah, I saw Crozen Grip there. I just saw that. Hit the bin.
That it is.
All right, so okay, well, let's plan this out here.
That's surprising. If Eli is good for one card, it's Crozen Grip.
All right, so let's put.
I actually don't play with it very often. I should play with it more.
Really? I feel like I see it a lot out of you on the lounge.
I guess we gotta.
I don't think I've ever cast it in the lounge, to be honest. I'm more. I rely on my creatures too much, so Torpor Robe is like bad for me.
Yeah, I play what is it, Nature's Claim, when I'm playing green, and I play like all the instant speed, enchant or artifact removal specifically for Torpor Orb.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, so I know I want to do that and that to do that. So where's this going? All right, well, I think I know what I'm going to do here. Let's go to combat.
Swinging for the hills.
Yeah, you got haste. See, this is exactly what we didn't want to happen.
Hey now.
I mean, you can block the 9/9, and that's probably what you want to do with Ashling, right? Right?
I'll stop whatever he's got. He's killing my Estrid. You block.
Me?
Yeah.
What could he have?
I don't know, but I got a counter.
Okay.
I don't know if this is something you're going to want to counter, though.
I'm assuming the play is like kill Terrestodon, reanimate Terrestodon.
He's got something.
The line of play.
I've got Blasphemous Act in the hand. Oh wait, you didn't block it, right?
You do whatever you want. Let him figure it out. I don't know. He says I probably don't want to counter it, so we'll see what it is. I'm saying the counter's off the table, so.
Let's see if this block has been declared. Yeah, so now that the block has been declared, I'll tell you, it's Blasphemous Act that's in my hand. And because of Ashling's ability, just casting it would just be dumb, because then...
she'll survive.
Yeah. Yep. You're not going to counter a Blasphemous Act, are you?
No, I don't think so. That was one of the things.
Wipe the board, put an enchantment into play? Nope.
Yeah, putting an enchantment into play. That's why I was like, okay, let him do his... Discuss it afterwards, because... It does help me a lot. There's some dragons out.
Yeah, Dragon Master Outcast. You made 3.
Balefire.
With an Ashling on board.
And 2 Terrastodons. Well, 1 Terrastodon. Are you searching for Blasphemous Act?
No, I've got it in the hand, but I want to do something else first.
A creature to put in the battlefield for free?
Actually, hold on. How much mana do I have?
Probably like the persist one.
Yeah, exactly.
8. Okay. I do that. No, that doesn't help. I just realized I could do something different here. So now I've got to make another. I got to make another decision. Do I want to go for this? Uh-oh. I made it smaller. Now I can't. I don't know. Do I want to do this? Well, now I've got to take a look at everybody's graveyard. So give me a second here. Actually, I think that's probably the play here. Go for that.
Skullwinder, Living Death.
Scrap Mastery.
No, I need to do something first. I need to gain some life.
No, you
Just
don't.
take a look at my graveyard and see how many things Scrap Mastery would get.
Just draw Anarchist next turn, bring it back.
Are you playing?
I don't think I run Anarchist. Oh, Noxious Gear Hulk.
Interesting. Yeah, I have no responses. My counter was very specific.
I mean, I put it in play with Elvish Piper.
Swan Song again?
I see what's about to happen.
That way I can save my Blast Attack for later.
Yeah, you can do that. And this is to each player too, so this is going to be like crippling to you.
Yeah, I actually probably gonna die here.
Just be lucky there isn't like a repercussion on board or something.
I need to run that card. That's what I need to do.
Because that would be just really gross right now.
Actually, yeah, look at that. That's just enough. Oh, I'm at 1?
You're at 1 somehow.
How do you...
I have no idea.
Yep.
Oh, it's the +1/+1 counters. It deals damage equal. Yeah, so the extra 1 came from. I
thought I had it measured.
I did too. What are we doing? No,
I wish I kept the boots.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Privileged position.
Oh, that card.
No, not privileged position. Yeah, I mean it is privileged, but that was one of the two I was looking at actually. The other one, Great Oromancy.
Yeah, seemed like it was something like that.
But I'm gonna go with privileged position because it's the more overcosted one.
Yeah.
In case I draw the cheaper one and then nothing's target.
Yeah, 2 of them on the battlefield is like
Yeah.
I was supposed to pick Sigil. That was what I was told. Oh, we got someone else join us. Jordy Bear, welcome.
Welcome.
I'm at 1 life.
Oh, that's a good card.
Oh, yep. Nope. Oh, crap.
No artifacts here.
I'm at 1 life. I need to have some kind of blocking potential.
Overrated.
Oh, what to do? Man, missed the land right there. Oh, it's really sad.
You mean you missed the second land?
If I had all my mana untapped, I'd Rogue's Passage your Get to Encampment after you made it a creature. You can take a hacker that way.
No! That would be the worst, dude.
You mean the best. Like, we stuffed a land inside of a wall.
Well, this is risky, but here we go.
Risk it for the biscuit. Uh-oh.
Oh, I just let this resolve. I didn't even think about it. I just clicked 1.
Poor Swan Song.
I feel like I may no, you don't know. This is 2 mana. Swan Song's in the yard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just started it.
And that produces 2 mana.
Okay.
Yeah, Ashling coming back is what I was a little more worried about than the Gauntlet.
6 toughness, huh?
Yeah.
Ashling doing a lot of work this game.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody make fun of her.
Not a lot of removal this game. Any sort of disruption and this deck crumbles.
What are you talking about? We had 2 Terrastodons come down.
Yeah, those don't hit Ashling, fortunately. So.
Oh yeah. They definitely don't hit her.
Do you have enough activations to get rid of the Hellkite Parent?
No.
He's got
Theoretically, yes.
14.
Yeah, 2 during 2 during Eli's, 2 during mine, and then the last 3 during. Or 2 during your own turn, really. Yeah, he would just kill Hacker there. Ooh.
Oh, Darksteel Plate.
Yeah, one of the ways Ashling gets around its own ability.
Yeah. What do you got over there, Eli? Nothing?
Nope.
Okay, we're just gonna say no to the Darksteel Plate.
Sad face.
I know.
Well, I guess in that case, do that. Wait, actually no.
Pyroclasm? Red Elemental Blast?
No. I'm planning how to spend my mana appropriately now that I'm kind of in a spot. Well, okay. For that, you shall receive
Yay.
the stuffy doll.
Get stuffed.
Get stuffed.
Oh. That art's so cool.
All right. Where's all my landfall cards? Jesus. All right. Take those. Yeah. Look at those mana symbols I'm rocking.
Hey,
I have a feeling that Strip Mine's gonna get rid of one of those mountains.
Get you to get
Right?
him if you want.
He's asking. He's like, can you get rid of one of those mountains? Like,
I mean,
the feeling is a question.
I can get rid of Ashling if you do, but right now she can get rid of herself. And that's a problem because the Hellkite Tyrant, I definitely want it to survive.
Not the Hellkite Tyrant that you should be worried about.
I don't want either one of these creatures to stay on the board.
It's all bad.
You don't have any artifacts, Austin. Why would you be afraid of Hellkite Tyrant?
7/6 flyer. That's it.
He'll have all of my
I
artifacts.
guess that is something.
Yeah, exactly. He'll have your artifacts, and that's it's not okay.
So this affects me too, right? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20.
The thing is, if you do attack PJ, he just, ashlings you. Shh. It's an onboard effect. I can't not see it.
Yeah, so it looks like all four of us know about it, and none of us want to. No. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want PJ to see. PJ always about it. Be worried about the Hellkite Tyrant.
This is one of those decks that I've played a lot, so like I'm pretty comfortable with. Which,
yeah, we all saw it.
I mean, I play like 3 or 4 new decks a week, and it's just like, wow, I just really want to play a deck that I kind of know at some point.
Yeah, that's always good. That's kind of what this is for. Is like you can play whatever you want. There's no, I think the only thing when we do these Singleton Showdown games, it's like, playing 2 decks in the same week, or if you win that week, maybe retire it for a while, that sort of thing.
Yeah. These
are more like, not rules though. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like, it's just, it makes it more interesting for the people watching at home. What are we getting back? Is it Trastodon?
Yep.
Ugh, great.
Yippee.
Now, I will say this, PJ, you basically got me on a leash here. You were in control of my destiny, so
yeah. That is very true.
Basically, I can't do anything to threaten you. Do you want me to be attacking Eli and Austin while I'm still alive? Because, I mean, at least that gives me, like, more time.
Let's see what happens with this Terastodon. That's gonna dictate some futures.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I expect privileged position, Gauntlet of Power. I don't know what else.
Stuffy doll.
Stuffy doll.
Oh, it's a creature. Never mind.
It's indestructible as well.
It is indestructible.
Yeah, that's why it survives when you deal 1,000,000 damage to it.
Oh, I got the Blasphemous Act in the hand. Do you have any Blasphemous Act with?
Ooh, nope.
Stuffy doll is a really funny political card.
Yep, there goes. And he was kind enough not to get rid of the gauntlet.
Gilded Lotus, huh? All right.
Yeah. Well. It's the lesser of 2 2 artifacts.
All right, all right.
All right.
Kadama's Reach, eh?
Oh, I want a Kadam's Reach. I gotta put all the dual caster mages and all the copy.
Yeah, that's how red ramps.
Yeah, that's exactly how red ramps.
And draws extra cards.
The one I can't decide is was it Fury Storm?
That card is amazing.
Wild Ricochet.
Yeah.
All right. I don't feel super great this game.
No?
I only have 1 wizard hat left.
Oh, overpaid by 1.
Happens to the best of us.
And I think I do this now.
Do what now?
Ooh,
You
savage.
gave him permission.
He did.
I did.
He did give me permission.
That was before.
Always
Things
count
have
on Eli
changed.
for the savagery.
I'm so used to playing old school and pre-modern. I'm like, lands? Those things gotta die.
Strip mine your land, go.
Yeah. Thanks, Eli.
Play Crucible of Worlds, strip mine your land again, go.
Yeah.
Did you guys play in the 1v1 queues at all when they first released them last year?
No.
I did not.
That's
It was
enough for me.
either Edgar Markov or the strip mine thing that I just talked about.
Sounds
Yeah.
delightful.
Wasteland, I think.
Have you guys ever been in a commander game where someone, every one of your upkeeps, they were shot and ported down one of your lands?
Have not
It was
been
very
in that game.
strange.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
I have not played that game.
Yeah, it happened to me one time in actually in like a store. I played a deck and then I won, and then this guy got out, like, you know how some people, like, when they lose a game they get out their big guns.
Yes.
He got out his big guns and he was mana screwed, but he still wanted to Rashad and port my land. I was like,
Go ahead.
okay. I'm like, all right. I mean, I'm fine with it. I don't mind.
That spike counter.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad because I was like, dude, I don't want you to lose, but like you're kind of doing it to yourself right now.
Right, yeah.
But
Return all enchantment cards from your graveyard.
Your graveyard.
Oh, I want cards back.
well,
It's
then you gotta
only
play
enchantments.
Reverberate.
Okay, I did it because now I have to Utopias for all things. Unless it doesn't, I don't think they actually equip to something, do they?
No, they do enchant. You just
They
don't
do?
target.
Oh,
So
okay.
they can equip to shroud stuff now,
And
or
Choose-
enchant rather. Enchant.
choose what to enchant. Okay. Click. Oh, I gotta click each individual one. Okay, I got it. We're going all in now that the strip mine's gone. And yeah, draw a couple cards.
Cool.
Yeah.
All is dust.
Yeah, that
So
would.
PJ, how cool are you with a Blasphemous Act next turn? Is that cool?
You can play Blasphemous Act all you want.
Is it gonna
Basically,
resolve?
like, as long as you don't attack me with the Hellkite Tyrant, we're cool.
Oh yeah, I'm not planning on attacking with a Hellkite. I'm playing that Blasphemous Act because I think it's funny to get rid of the stuffy doll.
Stuffy Doll's not gonna die. I'm just gonna take 13. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh well,
Oh yeah.
I couldn't tell the difference between Austin and stuffy doll.
The likeness
look
is
so
uncanny.
What else?
Man.
You know, 'cause-
Stuffy doll.
Obedience.
Creatures coming to play tapped wasn't enough.
Ooh, and artifacts.
And artifacts.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
Let's see. What does this do? Taps for like a ton of mana. And by a ton, I meant 4.
Early in the game, 4 is a lot.
Yeah, 4 is a lot.
75% more, man.
So one of the craziest cards you can play in the early game is Thran Dynamo.
Yeah. Grand Dynamo, the potential mana from that, like there was talks of like Grand Dynamo and Gilded Lotus, and It just one Thread Dynamo is way better.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that you can get it down so much sooner is ridiculous. It'll make you so much mana over the long haul of the game.
Yeah. I like both. I like both of them. I think those are like my two most played mana rocks besides Soul Ring. Ooh, Ground Seal. That's nice.
Soul Ring, Mana Vault into Thran Dynamo turn 1?
Yeah. I don't know that I've ever had a turn 1 Thran Dynamo.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't know if that combination of stuff has come up. I've had some other wacky turn 1s, but...
I was hoping to draw an untapped land, but it did not happen. So here's a tap land, and I think that's it. I think that's it for me.
What I have the other night was like Workshop into Mana Vault into Gilded Lotus into Prexian Arena turn 1. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good.
I just don't want to draw any more cards. I know that's a weird thing to say, but I don't want to draw any more cards in my hand.
Oh my god. I don't know if I can play with you anymore.
I am. Well, I'm drawing 2, so I have to discard 2, and I just want to keep what I have and go from there.
Oh, the horror.
Discard this, discard that, and I'm done.
Okay.
I don't want to draw anymore. I don't see a Necosaur on the table, so I don't accept this.
All right, so what do I do here?
Nothing. Everything has Shroud, Hexproof.
Ground Seal is really the big problem here.
Yep, Ground Seal can't be targeted either.
I should read this.
It's cards in graveyard.
Oh.
Targeted.
Let me check
So,
my
like,
deck real quick.
I play Ground Seal specifically because my Replenish, the Open the Vaults, and Estrid, none of them target. They say, like, yeah, they just say bring them all back. So it's good.
I don't play Sisei? Or what's her face? The bring back enchantment or artifact?
No. I don't bring back the one. I like to do the mass. And then there's what's the other one? There's another 2 mana one that just came out. I think does a similar thing. That just says destroy or prevent graveyards from being targeted, and then you gain life. I think it's from like Dominaria or M19, one of those.
Yeah.
I think I play that one too.
All right. Why don't we do this? EJ, I'm going to attack with the elephant so that Stuffy Doll can block it. How's that sound?
Okay.
Ooh.
Because all those enchants on the field, that's a problem for me. I don't know how long I'll live. But at the very least, I might as well keep playing as though I would be alive. Right?
Yep.
As he takes the Sword of the Animist.
I mean, I doubt that's going to do anything. It's just I might as well get it. Like I said, might as well keep playing as though I would be alive. But Ashling can kill me whenever she so chooses.
Mm-hmm.
So can an Argothian Enchantress.
Someone could have a sudden shock, and then I would be in trouble.
Well, I'm not playing Sudden Shock if that helps.
No, I'm just having a good time.
Yeah.
Taken 3. Ouch.
What can I do? All right. Well, I guess everybody can draw and discard, right?
Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that.
I don't want to do that either. I don't know.
Wait, why would you not want to filter? Filter's always good.
Then I have to choose.
Yeah, the choices are difficult. I like my 3 cards.
Yeah.
I guess if it's
just
put away a land.
Just discard the card you draw.
I want that one.
Right, so I guess we're getting rid of that guy. Makes me sad.
Ooh.
Good
choice. Good choice.
That's good now.
I will also discard a land. Only because I drew into it. It was like...
All right, well. Okay, so how much does this cost? Blast attack cost 1 red mana. Nice.
Yeah, there's plenty of creatures on board.
Okay, let's go ahead and go for that. Oh yeah, my mountains produce 2. Forgot about that.
They do.
Uh-oh. You don't want this to resolve?
Oh, he's just gonna use his commander 3 times.
I mean, if he does, then there goes
The
a
Blasphemous
player.
Act.
Not just the Blasphemous Act, a player.
Well, I mean, I'm at 1 life. I'm not exactly that big of a trophy to kill right now. But this does deal 30 damage to the person with like all Shroud and Hexproof board
Yeah.
and Sphere Safety.
He probably has some responses to my board. You know, in a red deck. Got plenty of enchantment removal.
It's all up to you, PJ. It looks like he's going for it.
Is he?
I guess not.
No, going for the troll play.
Oh, my heart, dude. My heart.
I just wanted to get your heart rate up a little.
Yeah.
Well, you did it. It was successful. All right. Well,
that's a survival.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm at 1 life. I'm just trying to see, how long I can last.
Yeah.
We're gonna get rid of the Phyrexian Delver. We're not gonna do anything with that anytime soon.
Delver. Oh yeah, no, you probably don't want that one.
No.
Come on.
Is it a May?
I don't think it's a May.
No, it's not.
No.
Quote on your own terms.
Hope you got like a Memnite or a North Founder in there.
I guess we go for this, and then I'll just pass the turn. I guess I could keep discarding, right? I could keep discarding. I got another green.
You can discard at least 1 more.
Let's go for that.
So we just discarded a primordial that would be
Also
crazy. I know, but I mean,
I have like 1 creature in my graveyard, maybe 2.
Yeah, my creatures aren't great either. You would have had what does Eli have?
Terastodon.
Anything? Terastodon. That can't target my enchantments.
Terastodon's a good one.
Unfortunately, not playing Bane of Progress in this deck, but maybe I should be. Maybe I should be.
Or like Bane of Ashling.
Have a lot of artifacts and enchantments in there, do you?
Oh, look at my graveyard. Look how many artifacts are in there. This deck got to be like 30 or 40 artifacts.
Ready, Scrap Servant.
I'm thinking Ashling's going to come back out.
I don't know. There's actually some other stuff I want to get going.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that one only makes 1. Boo.
It also made black instead of red. Outpost Siege is good. Turn like 10 or 12.
Yeah, all the value.
Yeah. You'll get
Please
1.
do not pick dragons.
Going dragon.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, that's the top. That's pretty good. It comes into play tapped.
Give the old look.
Yeah, no draw though.
Triggers, order matters. I guess put that one on the bottom. I'm gonna draw 2. Crap, I think I did that.
Bottom, they go back. They're back on the top.
When's this thing trigger? Does this trigger at the upkeep? Upkeep.
Which one?
Okay. Yeah, we're cool. Okay.
Yeah, Outpost Siege. Those cards are pretty good together.
Yes, they are. Outpost Siege significantly less good by itself, though.
I feel like this game is still, for the most part, kind of even between the 3 of you. I'm just saying here as a spectator, obviously.
Yeah, if you were watching the stream, you might say something.
I basically am, right? I've got the VIP access here.
I mean, Strike Lion, he's here. We got a couple other people.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah,
just like that.
When's Austin gonna drop the opalescence and start beating face?
Eli.
What?
Your predictions are on point. Like this entire game, it's like you know how an enchantment deck works.
I know, right?
Once they get going, they are tough to stop.
Yeah. enchantments are the most difficult to interact with.
Yep. Hour of Revelation. That is my answer to everything.
Yeah.
I've been using that in every single white deck.
What is it? Cleansing Nova came at a M19. That
I haven't
card's
run that one as much. Anyone
it's
had experience with it?
it's so versatile. Like I haven't ran it, but I've been watching enough standard events to know that that card is bonkers.
Yeah. I have a problem of like I run colors that run a lot of artifacts, so I don't necessarily want to be blowing them up all.
That's true. That's true.
I like Austere Command probably the most because a lot of times you need to hit like enchantments and some kind of creatures, so I can leave my artifacts intact, and you know, it hurts everyone else much worse than it hurts.
Yeah.
I'm kind of on the opposite side. I tend to run a lot of enchantments, so I get rid of all the artifacts.
Yep.
And like some creatures or whatever. Big creatures and artifacts, I think, is my #1 biggest for Austere Command.
So when you update this deck, PJ, is Enchanter's Bane auto include?
I don't know if it is. I've seen that card. I haven't really resolved it yet.
Yeah.
The thing I don't like about it is that like it gives the opponent the choice to not die to it.
Yeah, I mean, I think specifically with Ashling, that was the card that came to mind. Like, oh, you get to choose whether or not.
Yeah, like in a damage matters kind of deck, which is a number of the like better red commanders.
Yeah.
Then that like you could probably get them into a place where it actually is enchantment removal, but I still just don't love that they get to choose.
Yeah. Of course.
Ooh, X19.
Am I just dead?
Is he dead?
All right, well, I'm dead. I mean, I got nothing.
It's just a matter of whether or not Austin has like arcane denial.
And killing Austin. Oh wow.
Yeah, he's killing me.
X damage target creature without flying. X damage target player or planeswalker.
And I'm the player.
Yeah, Clan Defiance is like underplayed. Very good.
Yeah. So he chose Stuffy Doll to specifically double target me.
No, he chose me as the player and then Stuffy Doll as the creature.
Yeah. So I was.
Did he?
So I was targeting both of you essentially.
Oh, okay. Okay, I might have misread something somewhere. Let me read my cards. Okay. Nothing in there. I kind of have to... I don't even know what I'm searching for. I don't think I have anything that can save me. That's like at instant speed.
Comeuppance. Also my answer to everything. Comeuppance and Hour of Revelation. That's Comeuppance is a $5 card now, and I can't help but wonder, like, who played some role in.
Thanks a lot.
They've been talking about it for years at this point.
Probably spiked it.
All right. Well,
that's it.
Okay. Well, I guess it's down to Eli and PJ.
I'm gonna assume I'm gonna die.
Oh, whoa!
I found my out.
You have an out? He has an out.
I had an out. I fumbled through that. I extorted with blind obedience.
Okay, yeah.
After casting, I cast my heroic intervention just to show you guys that it was in my hand. Didn't actually cast it for any reason besides like here's the card.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So, yep, I'm down to 2.
Yeah, it just did the max I could do.
But here's the problem.
You're in Ashling range, my friend.
I'm in Ashling range.
Yes, I know.
Oh, I love this deck.
I figured if I couldn't get you all the way down because you did have the extort, that PJ would just finish you off.
And
that was a nice play, Eli.
Yep, he's done it.
Eliminate competition.
You got that Sylvan Library trigger.
Draw with the library?
No, I'm just gonna put everything on top.
Actually, it's a pay for life, so I don't think he can pay.
Yeah, he can't pay. He does not have enough wizard hats to buy it.
Yes.
Oh, ring.
Please come back when you have the correct change.
Is it time for Ashling to do her work?
Probably.
Oh, is it? Probably.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I think it is.
Yeah, we just do it now.
Yeah. I was just trying to sneak the life gain in there.
Yeah. I figure your turn is probably going to take like 20 minutes if I let all this go.
No, I had lethal. Like I would just cast one spell.
Oh really?
Yeah. I've got the opalescence in hand.
Yeah. And I was been looking at your board, going, man, this is getting lethal if he has opalescence.
Yeah. So I just cast the Soul Ring because I've got nothing else in speed. So I have no. I don't think I have any state-based effects either.
Yeah.
That can really, save me here. Let me just try and fumble my way through not losing. Nope. That's it.
So the last time I played this deck at the shop, I exploded Ashling 3 times for a total of 42 damage, and it was just not like the best day of my life.
That was so close. I was an untapped step from
I know. I've been kind of focusing on you for the last couple of turns. I'm like, I don't like what's going on over there.
Yeah. So I played out I was holding my return all my enchantments back, and when he destroyed my land, I was debating whether or not that was the right turn to do it. I was just slowly waiting. It's the stuffy doll. It was either return all my lands or get rid of the stuffy doll. Like I think I had Imprisoned in the Moon at that time, or I drew it. So yeah, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a good game.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. I died to an extort trigger.
Now I feel like we're in grind territory. Yeah.
I don't know. Ashling can grind pretty quick.
I know.
Yeah,
That's the grind. Ashling up to a
right.
up to a 16-16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of interesting to see Mono White win the first game and then Mono Red win the second game, because those are like the two decks people think like, oh, they can't win games. Everybody who likes Sultai a little too much. They're like, Mono White, Mono Red, those are gross.
Oh, red deck, blah.
Yeah. Then again, I do like seeing Mina and Den win, so I don't know who I'm rooting for here.
I didn't really draw any of my landfall stuff. It's weird in both games.
No, just a clan defiance for 19.
Clan defiance. I love to earthquake people for the win. That's one of my favorite win cons.
Yep.
I don't know. I went from 1 land for 4 turns to almost having it.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
To 27 mana.
Yeah, something like that. It was definitely
it was a
lot
lot
of mana.
It had to be at least 20.
I got back that Mirari's Wake. I discarded turn 1. What can I say?
So you have 10, 11, 12. That's 6, 7, 8.
Mr. Eli doesn't let that into anything.
What did we hit off of the... What did you hit off the Outpost Siege?
A land.
A land, okay.
Speaking of which...
I wouldn't mind a lightning bolt here. Mutual death to Ona Ashling.
Yeah, so I think I should have probably got rid of the Gauntlet of Power instead of the... what did I get rid of? The Dark Steel Plate?
Gauntlet wasn't out when you got rid of the Dark Steel Plate.
Yeah, Gauntlet was out first. Then Dark Steel Plate came down in the same turn.
It was Gilded Lotus that died instead of Gauntlet.
Yeah, well, that was Eli later. Eli.
Oh, that was Eli.
Got rid of. He wanted him to have double mana. Put me in lethal range.
I know,
Nesting Dragon.
I was happy to see the Gauntlet.
I love Nesting Dragon.
Is it good? I haven't.
It's so good.
It's really, really good. It's really good.
It's post board wipe potential is what really. So you just have a bunch of, O2 eggs. Someone board wipes because Rule can't really deal with board wipes very well, and then you just bring out a bunch of small dragons after it's over.
I got you.
Yeah, I saw it played pretty heavily. I think it was either Lord Windgrace or some landfall deck. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Oh no, it was a comma. That's what it was. Comma on EDH rec, and I'm like, why is this? Why is this here? It just didn't make sense to me. But then I saw it like get when you can put like 2-3 lands down in a turn, and these defenders, they can stick around, they can block and make 2/2s with fire breathing. It gets pretty gross. Huh. Rishkar's expertise.
Yeah, for draw 6, cast something for free.
Oh, yep.
Nothing good though.
Gets around Stranglehold real quick.
I was hoping to hit something with haste.
Yeah. 6 cards, not good enough for you, Eli?
Yes, they're all kind of bad.
Pretentious mutt. I want 10 cards.
There's 6 actual bricks. What do I want? I guess this. Yep. Sad wood elf.
That's your target.
Yep.
Can't search.
I've only got that and a Karanthe Heart Expedition. So.
Gotcha. What was I playing? I was playing a game the other day and it went a Stranglehold hit the board. It was someone was playing Xantra, and
okay.
I think I went to tutor twice, and on the second time I'm like, I don't concede very often. But this is one of those times. Like I'm really adamant against conceding, at all. Because I've come back from games many a time. It's Commander, any other format I'd scoop, ahead of time, but because it's 2v2 or 1v1. I mean
1v1, yeah.
And just when you hurt yourself more than anyone else, like I've embarrassed myself too much. I'm gonna take the sword and plunge it in.
I like it when people do like the interesting way of killing them with their cards as opposed to killing themselves with conceding. I gotta appreciate those times.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
I've ancient doomed myself at least a few times.
Yeah.
But yeah, the shame scoop is definitely a real thing.
Yep.
Yeah. It's rare.
Yeah.
I got an awesome shame scoop once after I played Mesmeric Orb against a Baby Jace deck, and like Baby Jace is usually a really good deck, except like I just started milling all the stuff they wanted and they scooped on like turn 4. It was just incredible. I'm like, yes.
There goes the high tide. There goes all the recursion. Right now, what?
Yeah, exactly. Now what do you got? Not much. Mesmeric Orb is really good against mono blue decks because they're looking for like certain pieces, and when those pieces start getting milled, they're like, I don't have a way to win.
Yeah. I have it in this deck. It's so good. There's so many times that you accidentally win by milling people out with just one card.
All right. Some lands.
Tons of land. Would you take like one land from every set?
Yeah, no. I'm real bad about the land management.
So far, everything's unique. No duplicates, I think.
I wish the 5th edition land was
I
on
used
mine.
to take one land from one land from. I kind of like these older ones, the older mountains, a lot.
When the guild kits came out, I went straight for the guild lands, and I can't wait for the other 5 to come out.
Yeah,
that's paper though. I don't think they're available in Magic Online. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that.
I'm pretty sure they're not. I think you're right. I think they're not online.
They're not online, sadly.
Yeah.
Same with the Last Unsaid and Arena lands. Lots of lands. 5th edition lands. I really like some 5th edition lands on mine.
Yeah, and I feel like it's not something you need to like do. Like it's just putting them in the game. Not necessarily as much as like, a card that needs to be programmed. You know, there's a lot more work that goes into that.
Yeah.
There should be some Magic Online, like
Unique
specific
Magic
lands.
Online?
Yeah, unique basics to Magic Online. That would be nice.
I did that so much differently. Crap.
Now, I do see that there's a couple of lands that PJ has that's like has the Magic Online symbol, but I have no idea if they like. There's one here by Rebecca Quinn.
Yeah, I think there are some that they do have.
Promos.
But are these in other sets? Because I see like one of them has the little, I forget the name of it, but that art that you saw in Kamigawa, it's like the Japanese arch.
Yeah, you might be right. They might have already done it, and I just haven't been playing Magic Online.
No, I'm that's what I'm saying. I have no idea. These cards kind of look like they exist somewhere else, right? Because one of them it has like the Kamigawa look, so I don't know if it's from Kamigawa. And I mean, Rebecca Gway is nice, but I'm assuming if they ever pay her to do art for Magic Land, then they would probably put that in a real set. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, Online has some unique duels. Strike Lion is confirming that, so they got to have some unique things. I mean, they've got the unique back image that we talked about earlier.
Yeah. I used that image in a recent video where I talked about sleeper cards from 2 of my decks.
Yes,
and I used that on the thumbnail.
I watched it. I saw.
I'm not sure. Like, I have like a sense when I watch it that's like it's not good enough quality, but I can't put my finger on it. I'm not sure what exactly is wrong with it. So maybe it's just a comfort thing. Like I need to get more comfortable at doing videos like that.
Well, I mean, ask your viewers. You know, when this video comes out, you have them go back, find the video, or find the next episode, and get some advice there.
Yeah.
You know?
Anybody that's watching this video can go. I can put the link. I'll put the link in the description of this video and then they can just click on that, watch the video. It's only like 10 minutes long, which is much shorter than my usual hour-and-a-half videos.
Yeah.
And they can watch it and let me know, what's good, what's bad, and what's ugly. My face isn't in it, so it's not. We can't put that at the ugly part. They can see the other stuff.
Yeah, I've decided more recently that not all the time, but in certain instances, like we're gonna start a cast, and so I'll be using Facecam for that. And then the gameplay where we might focus on a little bit more of the people as cutaways as opposed to just doing cutaways to hand cams, because I'm actually not going to be doing hand cams on our paper gameplays anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's just it's a like a, what is it? Frames.
A lot of investment for not much.
It's the frame rates are different, and then there's like a different bit rate or something like that. It's something where the video, it's a problem. That's my own problem. So it's no longer a thing. But it's still good to have something like I'm doing even right now. I'm showing my face. That's something that's going to come up more often, I think, than not going forward for the channel.
Yeah, I saw you for the first time yesterday when you were doing the charity stream, and I mentioned it there, but it was so like that effect where you hear somebody for a long time, and so your brain starts to develop what your brain thinks they probably look like, and every time you see the face, it's always different every single time.
Yeah.
So, but
that's the second time you use it this time. Yeah, second time.
I know, there should be a counter.
Is this number 3?
That's number 3.
Someone asked about your channel, and I put a link in the description of our stream if anyone wants to check that out. It's the link isn't clean. Like it's like the YouTube URL link. It's not the actual like name.
Oh, I don't know why YouTube does that when you go to the person's page. It shows that bad one, but if they don't want to type all that in, they can just put in MagicalHacker MTG after the C/.
Yeah, can you not click links? You can click links in our.
Oh, in Twitch?
Yeah, in Twitch.
Oh, that's right.
You have to enable it or disable it.
Okay, I'm thinking of Magic Online where it doesn't have the hyperlink function.
Yeah, they can click the link, no problem. Yeah.
I don't think this works, but I just want to check.
Yeah, because we're all content creators here. We all have our own channels, our own videos that we produce on a daily, weekly basis.
Content.
Exactly. So it's good to share in one another's experiences and videos.
Only one player here though does Mojo stuff.
Stack.
Yeah,
Ashling is resolved twice.
Yeah.
Ashling's third resolution is on the stack. Eli is trying to rubble hole to protect his creature.
But you
then I activate Ashling again, so it'll trigger beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that was Jolt, I would just have a heroic intervention here, but you can still do it in response. One, two.
You could just activate again in response.
Yep.
So this is that dragon egg thing that we talked about. This is when exactly you want the eggs to come out, because now they have fire breathing, which is pretty good.
Yeah, seems good.
Wait, why couldn't you cast the hideaway card? Did you just not want to?
No, I was pretty sure I couldn't. I put it under. I could have put something else underneath, but I just wanted to check something.
Oh, it's like one of those. I got you. It's one of those cards that has like restrictions.
It's actually a card that if I'd just had it drawn naturally, PJ would be toast.
Deflecting palm?
No.
That's a scary card.
That card's fine.
I've eaten a few of those in my day.
Oh man, Ashling is. Yeah.
It looks like it might be over here.
What?
If my math is right.
Just ticking up the Ashling.
If I had a bolt, actually, we're gonna do it because you can just waltz through my guys now.
Or just Ashling. You know, when I saw that I and Matt was out of this game, I looked at the life totals and I'm like, oh, PJ's 3 life ahead. He wins. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how the deck goes.
Well, that's how Ashling goes.
Yeah, that's how Ashling. Yeah.
You just need to have a higher life total than your opponents. You know, it's not about winning the game. It's about having enough life so that you can, burn everyone out.
One of the things that comes up is that, like, if people have early game flyers, they just poke me to death.
Yeah.
And then my life total is lower than everyone's, and that's a real issue.
Gotcha. So like these flyers over here that are gonna do literal nothing, unfortunately.
Right. Usually, like a big one that comes up is what's the counter spell that makes a bird? That one.
Swan Song.
Swan Song.
Yeah, that, or if like anyone gets like a 4/4 or 5/5 flyer, they're just like, oh, you don't have any blockers, take a bunch. And...
Ouch.
GG.
Good game.
Good game.
Yeah, it was a Rolling Thunder under there. I was just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that doesn't work, but.
Rolling Thunder. Which one's that?
Red, X deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of targets.
Oh.
Alright.
You can't pay the mana cost for it, right?
Yeah.
Good game, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good game.